What up, Grill Nation? This is Reggie with the Smoke of Solomon, and we're back with another video. Today, we're getting into a little something that I'm not too familiar with, but we're gonna do it with this machine. And it's called precision cooking. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So as you can see, this is a precision cooker from Anova, and it says a sous-vide device. So this is the 900 watt version. I believe they have a lower wattage version, but this is the bigger one. This is some more of the branding that comes with it. It tells you how to get started. It has some of their social media information, so if you want to follow them. Here is, I believe, is a instruction book and a gift receipt, which, yes, this was a gift from my lovely wife, aka the doctor. And this is a booklet, just like a quick start booklet. And let's get into the good stuff. So this is the actual machine. It is pretty substantial, much heavier than I thought it would be. And it's got a stainless steel bottom. As you can see, nice digital screen up top. And it's got the little, the part that sticks out there is the part that would clamp to your container where you're holding the water. So that's pretty cool. So basically what this thing does is heat up the water to a specific temperature and just circulate it. And then circulate it and circulate it to keep that temperature. But before we go on, we're going to talk about what exactly sous vide cooking is. What does it mean? Where did it come from? And why people do it. According to Wikipedia, sous vide is a method of cooking in which food is placed in a plastic pouch or a glass jar, cooked in a water bath for longer than usual cooking times at an accurately regulated temperature. All of the instances where I've seen people use the sous vide method has always been with a plastic bag. Usually it's vacuum sealed, but I've also seen people use just a regular Ziploc bag. But I've never seen the glass jar method. That must be kind of old school. As far as cooking times, I've mostly seen between 3 and 4 hours. But on some TV shows that I've watched, I've seen people do it up to that 48 hours that you see there. And that's crazy. So now that we have a better understanding of what we're doing, I bought this 10-liter bucket off of Amazon, and I bought the lid with it. That hole that you see in the top is where the machine is going to stick out of the bucket. So what we're going to do is test it. We're going to fill the bucket with water. We're going to turn it on, set a temperature. We'll see how long it takes to get up to that temperature. And after that, we'll see how accurate it is. Now, as you can see on this one, and I'm pretty sure it's on a lot of them, they have a minimum water level marker and a maximum water level marker. So your object is to keep the water level in between those two markers, so you won't have any malfunctions. And as you can see, this little screw on the outside, it has a rubber piece on the inside to where it touches the container. So you want to screw that on to secure the machine to the container. So that way you don't get any movement. The thing may slide off and spill your water on the floor. So you don't want that sort of thing. Okay, let's not waste any time. So we got it plugged up, and the first thing you see is the actual water temperature currently, and that's looking at 84.8. And the number on the bottom is what you want to set it to. As you can see, that little blue wheel that lights up, that's your temperature setting wheel. So it looks like it goes all the way up to 211.5, and this is in Fahrenheit. And you can just roll it down to set whatever temperature you want. So I think we're gonna set it at 133.5. So we're gonna go ahead and press that button there, and that starts the machine. As you can see in the bottom, you can see the water kind of circulate. So I believe it's a little fan in there and a heating element, of course, and that water just circulates throughout the holes on the bottom of there. So we're gonna set a timer, and we'll see how long it takes to get up to 133.5. As you can see, we're gonna go ahead and set that timer now, and we'll check back in once it gets up to 133.5. While we're heating up, let me talk to you guys about the capabilities of this thing. Now, I mentioned before that it was Bluetooth enabled, but it's also Wi-Fi enabled. So if you want to do one of those long 48-hour cooks with this thing, you are able to control it, check in on it whenever you want, even outside of the home, through your mobile device, if you connect it to your Wi-Fi. I haven't connected to my Wi-Fi yet. And just a caution to you tech heads out there, if you do have 5G Wi-Fi in your home, it does not connect to the 5G, so you would have to connect it to your slower Wi-Fi. So let's open the app and see what we have here. We have, it's a nice looking app. I have an iPhone, but it is available on Android as well. You could take a look at the current temperature, the heating temperature, the temperature that you have it set to. You could check that. There's timers on here. You can add your own recipes. They have guides. Let's take a look at one of the guides for my favorite steak to make, which is the ribeye. They'll give you temperature guides on what you should set it on and for how long you should cook it. If you look down below, there are guides to the size of steak that you're cooking. They'll give you recipe suggestions. They'll give you directions on how to prepare it, how to finish it, and things like that. Very nice app so far. They also have a lot of different recipes that have already been uploaded to the app, and I believe you can upload your own if you'd like to the community. So that's pretty much it. Nice app, nice structure. I haven't had any problems so far, but you know how apps go. They have to be updated. They have bugs, kinks, and things like that. All right, so it looks like we've reached our desired temperature of 133.5, and it looks like it took around 25 minutes for it to get up to that temperature. I think that's a little long, but when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, it's not that long, because if you want to, you can keep this machine at that temperature for 5 or 10 days if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you probably could. So right now we're going to test the temperature with another thermometer to see if it's at actually 133, around 133. So I got my little thermometer here, and we're going to check it real quick. I'm looking at this thermometer, and it's reading like somewhere around 100. And that can't be right. Even in the worst cases, if it was off, I don't think it would be that far off. So I dipped it in a little bit more to see if I was tripping, but it was not moving too much. So what I'm gonna do is, I have another thermometer, of course, that I use with my smoking and grilling. It's a Bluetooth thermometer from, I believe it's Sous-Vide. And so we're going to get that and see if I was tripping. I don't think I was, but let's see. So we turn this one on, and lo and behold, it reads 133. So that's obviously pretty good because we're looking at 133.6 on the Anova. And my Sous-Vide thermometer does not read in tenths. So we're just going to assume that this is spot on. All right, so that's basically it, guys. This is my newest kitchen gadget, the Anova 900 watt precision cooker. So I'm excited. Now, y'all know this is a grilling channel, so you can probably see where I'm going with this. So stay tuned. We're going to cook up some real nice stuff with this thing. So y'all know how to follow me. Unless you've been under a rock, you know that you can follow me on Instagram at The Smoke of Solomon. Like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, so you can stay in the loop to see what we're going to hold up. Y'all, it had to be done. Anyway, I think I have an idea of what I want to do to break in my gadget. And as soon as I do that, best believe it will be posted on my blog. www.thesmokeofsolomon.com is where you can find that. We'll holler at y'all on the next video. Peace.